Voila. Voila. Yeah.
It's an armadillo.
On the way.
Fantastic. And just hello, how are you? Hi, excellent.
Hi.
John. Hi, nice to meet you. Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you ride it every day?
Not every day, but a couple of days per week. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And yesterday I ride one of these kinds of bike for almost 50 hours, so it was a long day. Unfortunately. So,
and how did you feel at the end of the day? It's quite tired.
Yeah. Exactly. Even there is, more you need to.
You still need to work.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
There's quite a. How do you find it up the hills in Gothenburg?
Oh, you mean
Climbing?
Climbing?
Yeah.
It's quite heavy actually with this bike, because even there is assist. So
Yeah.
Especially if you have a lot of baggage.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So
I see you have the two, the spare battery. Just in case.
It lasts nearly 30 kilometers to 35 or something.
75 roughly?
No, 35.
35 per battery.
Per battery, so I need to change it if there is a lot of assignments there.
Okay, so you can get 35 kilometers and then swap. So you've got a range of about 70 with two.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So whole day could be good with two batteries. So.
Yeah. So yesterday, did you use all the power?
No, not this one, but other right. It has a little bit more, but big battery pack. And it has.
So this is a small battery pack.
Small battery.
There is a bigger one.
The bigger one is almost 3 times as like this one.
Oh, okay.
So, one battery could last for whole day without problems.
Can I have a look inside the box?
Yeah. It's not good to mention.
Is it very messy?
My personal,
okay.
Just kidding.
Is there somebody in there? Hello? Not much. And you have insulation?
Yeah, exactly. To
for food?
Make, food, meat. For example, deliver from hamburger restaurant to hamburger restaurant, for example. Then, or meat from ecologist farm, for example. Yeah. Then we need to have
have it at a certain temperature.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think. Keep.
We tried to introduce some kind of refrigerator system with other container, but this one is a really bit old one.
Yeah, so it's not as insulated as the others.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can have a shelf system in here. I saw on the companies. As well, but you don't need it.
Not this model.
Yeah.
So it is a really bit option, I guess.
And it's lockable. Which is good. It's very strong. It's very strong.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hit it to some kinds of mark to scratch.
Yeah, no problems. And you have advertising on the top.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite easy to remove or change the advertisement because it's a sheet of magnet. Oh wow. Like this, yes.
That's awesome. Okay.
A German company.
So these are the larger battery packs, and then are they quite expensive? These battery packs?
Yeah, they are quite a bit more expensive than these HL batteries, but not that much, considering that the
range.
Like I said, it's 3 times greater, so we can do a full shift with one of these batteries without ever changing.
That's
one
brilliant.
of these maybe lasts like 4 hours or 5 or something. Maybe. Try to lift it. You can feel how heavy they are. So they're not much bigger than these ones, but they're a lot more weight to them.
And they're called green pack. Excellent.
Oh,
the trailer on
smaller.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh.
Good morning. How are you? Hi, John. Hi. Nice to meet you. Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. So this is the legendary trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Awesome. You get quite a bit of stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
And this is a lot more manoeuvrable, I suppose, and for small deliveries you just
take faster, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You rush it a little bit more.
Yeah, brilliant.
All started with Johan, who is my friend and colleague, and he wanted to create this new kind of bike, a four-wheel bike, he told me, to use in city centers for delivering goods. And I had studied environmental science at the University of Gothenburg here, so I thought that was a wonderful idea. So yeah, so we started in 2012, the end of 2012, and there were only at first we didn't have any Armadillos or four-wheel bikes at all, so we used normal bikes and trailers, but then Johan's father built a prototype, and then there were other prototypes built, and eventually we got production bicycles as Velove got started. It was really from that was the way it all began. We have this idea about creating a more sustainable Gothenburg, and possibly also spreading to other cities in Sweden and in Europe. So really the mission of the company is to replace as many vans and larger vehicles with smaller bikes, since that leads to reduced congestion, reduced emissions, both of CO2 and emissions from tires and like reduced noise. I don't have any experience driving vans, but now I do actually, because last night I went out and picked up some deliveries using a van. So the difference, I would say, is just like riding a normal bike. It's much more relaxed. Riding an Armadillo, and with an Armadillo, it's very stable. It has suspension on all wheels, so it's very smooth ride. You don't have to worry about falling over or riding over corners or curbstones or anything. And it's really you also get closer to other people in traffic. You're not behind the windshield. You can actually see people and interact with them, exactly. We do have a version with a semi-trailer, and with that we've delivered the couches and other types of furniture. People sometimes, we use it as a taxi.
Wow.
So yeah, I think the heaviest load would be like 5 teenagers I drove around once.
Oh, and no problems carrying them. It was alright?
Yeah, it was alright, yeah. It was a bit stretching a bit for them. I think the max weight is like 200 kilos or maybe 300 or something.
So you went for the slimmest 5?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You, sorry, not you.
No, not
and what items would you say are not suitable for the Armadillo, that you would actually use something else to get them from A to B?
It really comes down to if it's really heavy, or if it needs to go a very long way, since you always lose out against vans on the long stretches. Long distances. I mean, we do deliver, for example, hot food and cakes, bread, all that very fragile stuff. But the bicycle is always going to be a little bit more bumpy than a car. So if something is very, very delicate, then maybe it's not.
Take you in the car. Yeah.
We do have a strong environmental profile. So a lot of companies are interested in that. They want to increase their sustainability. But really there are all types of businesses who are interested, because we also, at least in the city center, we gain a lot against vans, since we can avoid traffic and traffic jams, and we can drive on really narrow streets and get around. And we can also get very close to wherever we are delivering. We don't have to find a parking space. We can just stop right outside the door, so we can be really fast.
no parking tickets.
No, exactly.
So
yeah, we have everything from like a large construction company who use us to deliver bread to their offices, to a company that sells organic meat to restaurants, to the university and the Chalmers Technical University, where we deliver exams, for example.
Yeah.
So it's really a great mix of different both private businesses and customers and public.
Sure, we need to change a lot of things to make more sustainable societies. And I encountered Pling first and saw that, okay, this is a concrete way of making a difference in small steps, but practical way of practicing sustainability in a business model. So that's where I started to encounter the possibilities and the advantages of cargo cycles and last mile deliveries.
Okay.
The Armadillo is quite unique still, and with the containers and the containerization, it can be quite revolutionary. I think what we do here at Pling proves it, and what customers of Velove all around the world also see is that, okay, this is working.
Yeah. It's it's quite phenomenal just seeing everyone turning up and taking all the packaging out of the bikes. I was just like, wow, this is so cool. How did you come up with the idea of of shipping the city containers to the town centre by trucks or by boat and then distributing them by Armadillo?
I'd say that thought itself is not really my thought process, but it would be more the background of it all. But what I can say about it, it's rather simple in one sense. We've been using canals for transports. Waterways, it's like the most ancient way of transporting things. And bikes are used for transporting anything around the world every day. But we just have to reinvent it now. When the car is the norm, we have to make it possible again.
Try and make people rediscover their legs.
Exactly. We do, both from Pling side and Velove side, interact with the city, with the representatives of different kinds, and we move ahead with them because they have a lot of policies, they have a lot of things written down, and they want to be a green city and all. So I think in some ways they are listening to us, but there's of course much more to do. Something I could say is that for example with the universities of Gothenburg, the University of Gothenburg and the Technical University Chalmers, they have both chosen to hire Pling as their #1 delivery service.
Wow, the whole university just down the road.
Yeah, so we
that's cool.
So we do send parcels on a daily basis for these, and that's because they want to choose the most environmentally friendly option. So that's one way that city authorities can choose when they do public tenders. So
it's quite a size, isn't it?
Yeah, 240.
Wow.
And it has...
I think the one I rode in London had a bar thing here.
Oh
at the front.
Yeah. So these are like pre-production.
Okay.
So don't have any parts. So this was refurbished recently with a whole new frame. For the entire bike. So now we could probably attach one of the bars.
Let's get the shot coming out. So here's the semi-trailer. Now this is like the best thing ever.
As you can see, it's really got a nice turning radius.
Yeah, I was intrigued as to how you would. Wow.
So you're going to go this, so if you ever get stuck on some street, you can just reverse and then turn around completely.
Whoa, look at that. Oh, it just turns on its axis. It's amazing. Oh, that would definitely work in London.
Of course, it's still 85 centimeters wide, so it fits on the normal bicycle lane.
Yeah.
So you don't have to.
So it's as wide as the original city container.
Yeah.
This is nice because it's all one unit.
Yeah.
So you can fit longer things in, whereas the other two separate containers, you're still sort of, you know, slightly restricted as to the.
Exactly, and it has room for like a sofa or something. Or
so they made this one just for you guys, or you had it made?
Yeah. With it was Velove bikes in Holland.
So this is the green pack.
Green pack.
What's the amp? The sort of specification of that battery?
1,400 watt hours.
Oh, fantastic! So
that's what it is. Yeah.
Super.
25 amperes.
Wow. A really good parking brake here. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Got the Armadillo out on the street and the sun's come out as well. It's fantastic. It can only get better.
Yeah. Now the sun is
yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we've got one of the guys who have turned up. One of the Swedish velomobilists, well, two of them actually. There's a Quattro owner and a WOW velomobile, which is just there, and they've found out on the grapevine that I'm here, so they've come along just to say hi. How are you?
Matthias, I'm Alve.
Hi Alve, nice to meet you. Excellent, how are you guys?
The Q velo.
Yes, the blue and white velo, and this is your machine. This is my machine. Which is a wow, beautiful. Yes. Yeah, same as, well, it's a bit newer than my one and looks a lot nicer.
And what about me? I believe in fate. They want to know where I'll be in 5. But what about today? What about tonight?
Suspension is amazing.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy actually.
Yeah, lovely.
I've only been in the back once. I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be more bumpy.
Yeah.
But it really is.
So basically, yeah, when you've got your produce in here, they'll have a lovely, comfortable ride for sure. It's not like, you know, even the worst bumps are smoothed out. Do you find that you have to work more going up the hills if you have a bit of luggage, a bit of cargo?
Yeah, it's noticeable, but it's not
too difficult.
No, exactly. I'm still on a pretty heavy gear.
Oh yeah.
So this is, this will be the lowest gear.
Okay.
I can still pedal on the,
yeah. And are you on the low? What power setting are you on?
I'm on the 5th now. So
yeah, the highest. Yeah. And we're doing roughly what, 8 kilometers an hour? 12 kilometers an hour up a steep hill. Excellent. So yeah, this is the Armadillo with the semi-trailer, and I'm going to take it for a test ride. Let's see how this baby performs. So yeah, it's a really nice test ride. Loved it, very smooth, and the power delivery is really nice. I do prefer it. I've tried it without any assist at all, and it was quite heavy. So I've had it on level 4, level 5. Hardly noticeable that you're pulling anything. Thanks again, man. Yeah. Take care, and next time I'm in Gothenburg, we'll go for a beer.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Good luck. See you soon. Bye bye. Hi. So we've left Pling Transport, and I've met up with Mateusz and Albe, who are velomobilists in and around Gothenburg, and they've invited me to this sort of truck stop restaurant before I go to Velove to check out the Armadillo production and whatnot. And Mateusz has come over in WoW, and Albert is actually at work, so he's in his van. He didn't bring the Quattrovello today. He owns a Quattrovello with the Bafang in it, electric assist, and the guys are just over there. They're just ordering the delights, and here are the guys now. Fantastic! Now you've got a veritable banquet. We have Mateusz here, the WoW owner. And it's a very nice WoW, the yellow one, as you will see earlier in the footage. I was wondering, how do you find the tram lines in Gothenburg for the tram tracks?
Yeah, they're a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a problem in Ghent. I got stuck in my WoW in one.
Yes, exactly. That's the problem. If you're going along with the tracks, if you cross them, it's all right. It's just bumpy. But if you go along with them, it's quite a hassle.
Yeah. So this is Mateusz, and nice to meet you. And this is his WoW from Katanga, which is he uses it for a lot of long distance stuff, which is really cool, and it's very clean inside.
You think it is?
Yeah, it's a lot cleaner than mine. And it's brilliant. Yeah, he's got a roll-off in there as well. Really cool, and it looks like a well-sorted WoW. Fantastic.